The remaining 20 Israeli hostages in Gaza expected to be released in just a couple of hours in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners and detainees. You're looking at a live look at a busy Western Wall in Jerusalem as the sun is coming up there on what will be a very busy day. This video courtesy of our friends at EarthCam. Folks will be gathering there this hour and in the hours ahead as that swap is about to occur. Now, right now, President Trump is on his way to Israel, where he will address Parliament there after the remaining hostages are released. Meanwhile, we're learning more about how that process will work. Jeremy Diamond with our partner at CNN explains tonight from Tel Aviv.
Families of the Israeli hostages have been told to anticipate that their loved ones will be released by Hamas tomorrow morning. They have now been told to arrive to prepare for the release at 8 a.m. local time. That is the latest information that the hostage families have been given, according to a source familiar with the matter. We still don't know the exact timing that this release will take place, and things are indeed quite fluid. They could change, of course, in the coming hours. But we do know that 20 living hostages are expected to be released. We've been told by the Israeli military that this could happen from several different locations, potentially inside of the Gaza Strip, but they will all go to this Re'im military base just on the outskirts of the Gaza Strip, where the families of those hostages will be waiting for them and where we will see those first embraces that have taken more than 2 years to become a reality. From there, they will go to hospitals here in the Tel Aviv area, several hospitals that are prepared for their arrival, prepared to surround these hostages with physical care as well as mental health care, and they will likely remain in those hospitals for at least several days, potentially even several weeks. This is a process that Israel has gone through before, but they have never seen on the same day, at the same time, 20 living hostages released, and so this will be something altogether quite different. And we also do not yet know what the condition of those hostages will be after 2 years of captivity. The bodies of some of those 28 deceased hostages also expected to be released later in the day on Monday. The timing of that still very much uncertain as well. And as all of this is happening, we will also later see the release, we expect to see the release of Palestinian prisoners, 250 of whom are serving life sentences in Israeli prisons, and then 1,700 Palestinians who were detained inside of the Gaza Strip, most of those detained without charge or trial, who will be returned to their families in Gaza, and you can expect to see reunions there as well. Meanwhile, the ceasefire seems to be holding so far inside of the Gaza Strip. We're beginning to see this surge of humanitarian aid that is happening there, and also Palestinians beginning to sift through the rubble of Israeli airstrikes, finding the bodies of those who have been stuck under the rubble, an indication, of course, that this will take weeks, months, perhaps even years in order to get the full death toll inside of Gaza, and in order for families there to have the closure that they are looking for as well.